So starting off with 360 to lunge, then 360 to drop squat, then Cossack, so as you guys can probably see behind me, there is a fair going on. So the park that I usually go to, I guess, is a annual scene for Canada Day, for a Canada Day fair. There's like rides and stuff around. There's cotton candy, merry-go-rounds, etc. And I probably stick out like a sore thumb with my steel mace and kettlebell doing a workout. But in any case, it's a nice day and it doesn't seem like I'm in anybody's way. So, starting off the workout, as with any steel mace workout, with steel mace 360s, since it's usually the base for most complexes that I do. Going for 10. Then switching sides. And after 10 each side of those with the kettlebell, doing 10 alternate kettlebell flips. Getting myself, I guess, coordinated and ready to do freestyle and also to do the kettlebell or the steel mace flows slash complexes. Gonna do this for a bit to warm up, then some steel mace kettlebell supersets. For the next set of exercises, doing single arm steel mace 360s. So it's going to be like, I guess, a complex. So starting off with single arm steel mace 360s for 3 each side. Then switch to a double hand with a shovel. I'm going for 5 each side of these. Then going into a lunge. Going for 3 each side of these. And then alternate steel mace 360s, but with a drop. So steel mace training like that helps a lot with coordination and flow. Traditional lifting forces you to be rigid all the time, but doing stuff like this helps you stay more fluid. With the kettlebell, I'm going to do figure 8 mug flips. Looks like this. Doing a double mug. So a single mug is this, and this is a double. I think that was 5 each side. But yeah, I'm gonna do that long complex with the steel mace, and this kettlebell move has supersets for now. So for this next set, I may lay off the kettlebells for this one so that I can save some swinging energy, so to speak, for... Actually, no. Scratch that. There's this thing that I saw online, a kettlebell juggler do that I want to try out. So, but we'll get to that later. With the steel mace, gonna do another complex. So, steel mace 360, Cossack, steel mace 360, Cossack. Gonna do this for 3 each side. Then 360 to curtsy lunge. Going for 5. I got ahead of myself there. No matter. With the kettlebell. So, gonna do this. Alright, I'll just show it to you. I don't know how to name it. It's a little awkward, but I see where he's coming from. I'm just gonna play around with that concept for a bit, and yeah, I think after that move straight into some freestyle juggling, or maybe one more steel mace move, I don't know. So for the final steel mace thing before I do kettlebell juggling exclusively, going to cycle through. So I'm going to do a 360 and switch hands, so that's going to be the commonality, but each rep I'm going to cycle through a leg movement for at least 5 different leg movements, but I'm going to try to do more, so let's see how that goes. So starting off with 360 to lunge, then 360 to drop squat, then Cossack, then shovel, squat with a shovel, staggered squat with a shovel. I'll just cycle through all of them again. So lunge, drop squat, Cossack, squat with a shovel, stagger squat, so yeah, gonna do 2-3 sets, maybe 4, maybe 5 of this, then move into some kettlebell juggling freestyle. Alright, moving into some kettlebell juggling freestyle. I'm also going to do steel mace freestyle later, which is a similar concept where I'll just be doing steel mace movements back to back with no real sets and reps, just kind of going with the flow. But first, this. Ah. Not bad. One part. Ah! Alright, gonna move into some steel mace freestyle. So moving into some steel mace freestyle. So, I don't know, like, at least the ones that I see online, they do a lot of like, I guess they rotate the steel mace along the fingers and stuff. And I'm not particularly great at that. So mine might seem a little crude, but I'm just going to do whatever movements I feel seem right and just go with the flow. So looks like this. But yeah, there were a lot of different movements there. No real pattern to a lot of them. But yeah, I'm gonna do this for a bit. I'm gonna record a little bit more, and then I'm just gonna play around on my own. And yeah, so this will be the last bit for today's video. Yeah, pretty random, looked crude. Wasn't, or probably looked crude. But just gonna play around like this for a bit and then head home. So yeah, that'll be it for today's video. See you all tomorrow.